Hi everybody, this is Linda and welcome back to Hands That Cook. Tonight we're going to make a razzleberry cobbler. Now this is a 2.5 quart casserole dish, and I've got 1 stick of butter, which is 8 tablespoons of butter in here, and I have my oven preheated to 400 degrees, and I'm going to put this in here till the butter melts, which shouldn't take long. Alright, in the meantime, let me get you over here, right there. That is a 12-ounce package of raspberries, frozen raspberries. 12 ounces. They're still frozen. I still feel a few more in there. Well, that's alright. They're still frozen. And to that, I'm going to add, this is 21 ounces of raspberry pie filling. Raspberry pie filling. I'm going to add it to the frozen raspberries, and we're going to bring this up at a low heat because I don't want anything to burn. There we go. A low heat. Kind of low. Alright, in the meantime, this is, let's see if I saved the package. Where are you? Oh. Now, I made sure that I saved everything. Here it is. Alright, this is, now I suppose you could use any brand you want to, but this is Martha White Blueberry Muffin Mix, and it is a 7-ounce package. Martha White. So that's all that's in this bowl. I'm going to have to get another spoon. Alright. Into that, this is a 1/2 cup of milk, and I spilled a little of it, so if it comes out too thick, you'll know why. Let's see. Here we go. I'm going to stir that 1/2 cup of milk in this muffin mix. And for right now, we're going to set it aside, and when these raspberries and raspberry pie filling meld together and the frozen raspberries are no longer frozen, I'll bring you back. There they are. Alright. All of our berries, our frozen berries, are melted and they're warm. So I'm going to take, and the butter's melted. And you see it's got brown specks in it. That's a good thing. Brown butter is good. So I'm going to take this and just glop it down in this hot butter. And you're not going to disturb the butter. Do not disturb the butter. Alright. Got a little bit left in this bowl. Now on top of that, got raspberries all over my hands. Alright, on top of this, you're going to put this raspberry, fresh raspberry, and can of raspberry pie filling. I tasted this and it was very tart, a little bit tarter than I wanted, and I like tart pies. But I added about 2 teaspoons of sugar. If you like yours sweeter, then taste it and add more sugar to it. But I didn't, that's all I wanted. Alright. Here's our raspberries going in. And this got, you know, it really only has to be warm. I let it get a little too hot. But I don't think it'll hurt anything. I really don't. Alright. Do not disturb the blueberry muffin mix or the butter. Now, this is going back into the oven. I told you to preheat it to 400. And it's going to bake anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. You watch it, because the muffin mix is going to rise up. And when it does and it gets brown, not dark brown, but you know, a pretty shade of brown, it's ready to take out. So I put it in my oven. And I'm going to set the timer for 20 minutes. And I'll look at it then, and if it's ready, I'll pull it out. If it's not, then I'll reset it 5 more minutes. And we got another part to this, so I'll bring you back when I get set up. Alright, I cut up 1 apple. I sliced it and cored it and peeled it, and I cut it up into thin pieces. I'll show you. Whoop. You know, not very thick at all, just thin. And I'm going to let them fry a little bit in this butter. I put some butter down in the pan. And we're going to fry them up. Did I tell you I'm using Honey Crisp? I think I did. And then, but you can use any type apple you want to. This is just, they were on sale. So I picked up a bag of them. Alright, when these get as brown as I want them to, we'll be back. Alright guys, our sandwiches are done. This is the cheese and apple. Melted and delicious. And this is the peanut butter, raisin, and apple. Now, I looked at my, I'm going to move this out of the way. I looked at my cobbler at 20 minutes and it wasn't anywhere near done. So, we're letting it go a little bit more time. When it gets finished, I'll bring you back. Well guys, our cobbler's done. Only part of that muffin mix rose up, which it should have all rose up, but you can see it's nice and brown. And I'm gonna, Sam is here, so I'm gonna put a little bit in a bowl. Look at that, oh my gosh. I meant to buy ice cream today, and I forgot, y'all. I'm so sorry.
Well, that's plenty for me.
Here's that cobbler.
Sure looks good.
You don't have to use blueberry. muffin mix. You can use any flavor you want to. Let's get over there where he is. And I don't think I can go back any further.
It's hot.
It is hot. Why don't you start on the sandwiches? They've been cooling a while.
Well, which?
Doesn't matter.
This one's cheese.
Cheese and fried apple grilled sandwich.
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah.
Kids would like it, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. Very good.
Try the other one. Peanut butter raisin and fried apple grilled sandwich.
It's good too. Both of them are. It'd be hard for me to decide which one I like the best.
Well, you want to blow on some of that cobbler and tell me what you think of it?
It's pretty hot.
It is very hot. I just took it out of the oven.
Tastes just like a cobbler. But it's got to cool a little bit more before I can eat much of it. Yeah, that whatever you use for that dough is, you know, it's got it throughout the pie, and that's the way cobbler.
Yeah, that's a blueberry muffin mix on the bottom.
Yeah.
Is it sweet enough? And
Yeah. Raspberries. It's not too sweet.
right.
Well, you know, I was raised in the South, and we were raised on cobblers. And tastes just like any I ever had. Good. It's delicious. It is.
Now, your sister Patty recommended this for me.
Did she?
She did. Whoops.
The cobbler.
Yeah, the cobbler. And there goes my...
Well, Patty knows good food. You know, I know y'all have all heard of Henry Kissinger. You know, you think of him as a statesman. Well, I'm going to tell you a little something he said, and this is accredited to him, and it kind of shocked me when I read it. He said, there's only two reasons that you sit at the back of the plane when you fly. He said the first is if you've got diarrhea. And the second is if you want to sit next to somebody that's got diarrhea. Now, y'all may not understand that, but that's exactly what he said. It's got his name right below it, Henry Kissinger.
Well, that's hard to believe, Sam.
Well, I'll show it to you in the book.
Well, that's all right. I don't need to read it. If you said it's true, it's true.
Well, I mean, it shocked me too, and that's why I was relating it to these subscribers. They could kind of analyze it. Yeah. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
The cobbler and the sandwiches.
Okay. So that's a good cobbler, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, guys, I've probably taken up enough of your time. Thank you for coming in, and don't forget this is a collaboration with Tovia Gartenberg and Simply Sara. So I'll put the links to their videos down below this one, and so you tune in to them and see what they've got ready for you. So until next time, give me a thumbs up if you think this is worthy, and subscribe if you haven't. Once you hit the subscribe button, a little bell will be next to it. Hit that bell and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you for coming in and spending part of your day with me. I always appreciate it. Until next time, God bless.